Yeah. It's another one. And we got the Beast player, so you already know what type of time it is. You know the vibes. You know where we at with it. Huh? Spirits is high right now. Spirits is high. About to cook something up. First, I gotta clean it. Clean something up. Then I'm gonna cook something up. Stay tuned. About to make the one meal of the day. The one and only. It's gonna be a goodie. Yeah. You already know I go by NOS No Scenario. No one similar, no one son. Now on stage, north or south. No one similar. Smart Savvy, what's good? It's just you and me right now, my love. It's all good. Pops caught a kidney stone. Kidney stones. Plural. But he doing all right. He doing much better. He's at the doctor right now. We was in there till like midnight. I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. I've come out of that little lull that I was experiencing. How you doing? What's up with you? Mrs. Clayton was good. Shout out to you, family. Love ya. I gotta wash these dishes so I can cook up this food. You already know. How you feeling, Mrs. Clayton? How's that back? You ever get that back anomany? So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all an update on my situation. As you know, because y'all was here last time, I was feeling a little low because I had gotten a driving role at the almighty world dominating company of Amazon. And I was a little perturbed because I was worried about a drug screen. But I passed it, so I peed clean, as I should have, because hello, I barely smoke, and they basically made me wait and made me nervous and anxious for no fucking reason. I was about to start sending hate mail. I was about to start calling people, spamming people. I was about to pop up over there like, it was my motherfucking job back. Took the day off. That's what's up. I have the day off. That's right. Put them seeds in that garden. What you growing this year, Mrs. Clayton? What's this looking like? What's the garden looking like? What's the plot? We growing roots and toots, roots and shoots. That's what I'm saying. Facts. They had me stressed out here. I was like, ain't no way. After all of that, I swallowed half of that fucking spoiled Carbon X for nothing? Nah, son. And I had spent a whole $30 on another one before that, like 2 days before that. And I hadn't partaken for like a week before that. So I'm like, what's really good? Something gotta give. Thank you. I feel the happiness. Planning everything indoors to plan out middle of May. Okay. What method do you use? Do you put it in like the little The seed pods, or do you do the the Ziploc method? Word. How is Michaela, Mrs. Michaela, doing over there? Hopefully her spirits is high. I'm gonna let y'all chat for a minute. I'm gonna go wash these dishes because I done worked up an appetite. Damn it. How's that music? Is that music too loud? I'm gonna put y'all right here. 1020 Market Garden style? I don't even know what that is, girl. You're gonna have to elaborate. What is the 1020 Market style? Let me see if I can think of it from just the numbers and the words. 1020. Half of 20 is 10. So maybe you're doing, I guess, some type of a complementary planning style where you got the three sisters or whatever. You know how when people grow corn, they grow beans right next to it because the beans help the corn and the corn helps the beans and something like that. You don't have to put me on. Thank you for that, Jesus Saves. Appreciate that. Oh man. Mrs. Clayton, did you decide if you was gonna stand in solidarity with the haircut? I peeped you pop in on the threads the other day. I said, okay, Mrs. Clayton got her little Instagram threads going. Appreciate that for the check-in. Word. We love the cross-platform friendship. You sure do. Oh, wow. Oh, 1,020 trays as ceilings are 74 to 100 spot. Okay, okay. Damn, y'all got a big-ass garden plot, don't you? Miss Clay, you're gonna have to start putting this stuff on camera and getting on this YouTube. For real, for real. You know we need to see that. We need to see the Alaska life. We need to see that garden. You got a lot of wisdom to share, girl. Stop frying. But I do appreciate you jumping in on these. Nonetheless, you already know. It's all love. K Love was good. Fucking starving, fam. I can't wait to eat some shit up. I might even make some waffles for celebration. Some celebratory waffles out this bitch. Alright, this is washed. Let's go back to 2016 when I signed the Shady Records. Even info to machine was that guy on the bar. When his team is hot, the heat is a slide album. My leader with no big name features on mine. See it. No viral on it, I just went viral on it. We ain't got the land grab, I went viral on them. Around that time when their careers started to spiral on them. All I did was get these beats and go cycle on them. And fuck with me when I see how evil love can be. Backed into a corner and life was trying to go luck in me, yo. I say I'm blessed, they say it's luck, but shit, lucky me. Rose Royce color, the same color as bubble tea. Probably see me creeping with a bitch leaving a double tree. Just to on my head, these niggas plotting never troubled me. It's niggas that exist that got a spot and it's because of me. You couldn't get a cent out of the label with your fuckery. As Clayton said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to shave my head. You all think I should? Me personally, I feel like if I was in your shoes, I would. But I would ask first. I would ask Michaela. You know what I'm saying? I would ask my daughter. I would be like, yo. You know? I feel like if you ask her, she's probably gonna be like, nah, don't do it. So how would you ask in a way to kind of sidestep her telling you not to do it? You know what I mean? Like, maybe on some, just bring it up one day, like, oh, I think I'm gonna get a haircut, and see what she says. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. That's a tough one. The reason why I say that is because, let me turn this down because I think it's kind of loud. Like, is there any chance that you might cut your hair, right? And it just gives this feel, this vibe of like, I mean, solidarity is one thing. I mean, that's the obvious thing, right? The solidarity is one thing. But then it may be some room for like, oh, you centering yourself in her situation. I don't know. You know, just that's me being contrarian, if you will. Yeah, you already know, Ms. Clay. I ain't even have to Do too much thinking and no, she would be like, nah, mom, you bugging. Don't cut your hair. K Loves, what's good? Already said what's up. You have several gardens. Wow. Snapping out there. Jacques. I want to say Jacqueline's heirloom vintage. Jacqueline's. There we go. Like Jackie. Jacqueline. Okay, I got you. Jacqueline's heirloom. The cat, I haven't seen that cat in a minute. I've seen other cats, but not that one. But thank you for asking. Yeah, I already know. But like, I feel like I already asked you this, but does she really have to? Does she really have to? Because I remember if last time I asked, you said because it's gonna fall out anyway. I guess, yeah. But you know, the baldies is be popping sometime. Like especially if she got a nice head shape. You know, my dad told me I should because I was complaining about my hair thinning on my crown. He was like, "Why don't you just go bald?" Tupac was bald. And I was like, "You know what? You right, Dad. Tupac was bald." And he put it up. Oh, because I was like, I can't go bald because I don't have facial hair. Every bald guy that I see at least has like the full beard or whatever. He was like, "Nah, Tupac didn't have that." And I was like, "Oh, you right, you right." But yeah, Mrs. Clayton, I'm sure whatever whatever decision you make is gonna be the best one. Smart Savvy, I don't even know what song are you talking about. The song that's playing right now, or the one that was before this? Because that was a Ninth Wonder beat called "Love Kills." This one is Arab music. I'm only saying Arab because that's how he pronounces it, but it's Arab music, Arab music, and this one is called Mind Games or something like that. Let me see. Mind Trip. One of my favorite instrumentals. I be zoning into this one. She has to put things on her hands, her feet to protect them from being damaged by the chemo. I like ball heads. Okay, okay. Yeah, and plus it'll be for a short period of time. It's just a phase. And from what I remember, because my pop shaved my head when I was like 5, and what I remember everybody telling me is when I had my head shaved was that it's just gonna make the hair back grow back thicker or whatever, and it did because everybody's been complimenting me on how thick my hair has been my whole entire life up until recently. That is what it is. All right, let's get to this. So what we're making today is organic corn grits, aka polenta. I made it yesterday because it's all we have. So I'm gonna make some of that with some cheese. I'm gonna make some bacon, and I'm gonna scramble some eggs. Y'all seen this video that goes crazy on the internet? This lady, she puts scrambled eggs in a non-stick pan, and then she takes chopsticks and she like moves around the edge of the pan, and it makes the eggs form like a flower almost. Y'all seen that? I really want to try that, but I'm sleeping on my skills. I'm sleeping on my skills. We are gonna try it. I tried it yesterday and it didn't work, so I just ended up making some flat some flat scrambles. All right. So first things first, We gotta heat up our pots. You already know. Throw that on high. I need 2 cups of water. Uno. Dos. All right, that's that. I'm fucking hungry, son. Cover this shit up. Turn this down a little bit. I usually put half and half of my eggs, not water. The milk kind of gives them a fluffy consistency, I guess. I got the mic on. I wonder if the mic is giving y'all mouth noises. Same. I only got 3 eggs left too. Speaking of eggs, y'all ready for the prices to go up on shit? I watched this YouTube video yesterday that said the oil supply we have is going to last us until the middle of April. If shit goes, if shit keeps going on the way that it's going. And once that happens, that's when the craziness is supposed to break out. Like lines at the gas station and gas stations telling us straight up that they don't have no gas. Sunny side up, fry hard. Yeah. I do like a good sunny side up, fry hard. I ain't gonna hold you. But I think I'm gonna do scrambled today. Yeah, no fertilizer for next year. So September, the shit is really gonna fucking hit the fan. Millions of reserves, right? We probably do have millions of reserves, but these greedy motherfuckers ain't gonna want to release. They ain't gonna want to release them. The UK already said they're gonna release certain reserves, like I think like 1,000 barrels. Oh, this knife is sharper than I thought. Let's get it. I need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Yes? Come here, salt. All right. Do we have heat in our pan? Let's see. Doesn't feel like it. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Am I making waffles or nah? I think I am. I'm not even gonna hold you, but that's gonna mess up the way my timing is. Cause waffles, they gotta be. Let me at least get the thing out. I love this beat. And then should get my organic. This shit is so good. The first time I ever made them was yesterday, and they were like ready almost instantly. Shit threw me off. I was not ready for that, but they were so good. We not boiling yet. What's good with my stove? It's like slow with it. This is what I need. What am I gonna make these in? I'm gonna make these in bloop 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 bloop. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's throw one on there. Oh yeah, she ready. How? Wow, everything really won't be ready at the same time. There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, what's next? Probably gonna get these waffles going. Beat up those eggs. Check the comments. Whoop. Okay, comments is buzzing. Millions of reserves, right? That fertilizer, yup. It's gonna get crazy out here. Facts. Get your credit right. Sci-fi. What do you want to do with your credit when you get? I mean, I was about to say when you get it right. Well, when we all get our credit right, what are we gonna do? What's the plan with it? What do we do? What's the plot? When our credit is right, what do? We go get the LLC or what? Ha! The classic. I'm mad I don't got real cinnamon, but we gotta do the best we can. What you have? This bacon gonna be ready in like 30 seconds. Don't let me forget. 25 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Oh, the bacon is ready. Don't let it burn. Grits is ready. Oh, my bacon is burning. Oh, not bad, not bad. All right, all we need is waffles and eggs, and we good money. Perfecto. So you don't think that I burnt one side and showed you the unburnt side? These shits is perfect, damn. Now we just gonna let them rest for a hot second on this cutting board over here. Boom. Come over here. Keep that going. I need to do my waffles. And I need to scramble some eggs. See, now I really feel like doing sunny side eggs up because the way everything is ready and I'm ready to eat, I don't feel like I got time to scramble and do waffles, but we're going to pull it off. I'm only actually going to do 2 eggs. I feel like doing 3 is greedy since I'm doing waffles. And you know we gotta be ready for when the oil go crazy. The last 2 eggs is gonna come in handy. Get out of here. I need also salt for this. Oh, that was way too much. I'm bugging. Wait, I don't need to fuck up another fork. Where that cumin at? Let's get that cumin going. Remember, we're gonna try to do the flour thing. Oh, matter of fact, let me put some bacon grease in this waffle shit. Oops. Oh no, this is good. This is good. Well, there goes my flower opportunity. Next time, next time. One day we're gonna do a live where we just try to perfect that. What y'all think? Y'all think I'm gonna do it? Am I gonna? Whatever. I wanted it to come out and do a good flip, but that's all right. Next time. All right, waffles. Somebody said Lenny Kravitz cooking. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. That nigga Lenny Kravitz look like he's still in his 30s, and he like 74. Oh, see, that's what happens when you be distracted. But I saved it. I got them ninja reflexes. Come on. Naruto would have been proud of that. All right, I got time to check these comments. All right. Okay. Let's see what's good. Let's see what's good. Where was I? Millions of reserves, no fertilizer. Oh, you're not trying to promote a seller service? But what do you do with your good credit, sci-fi? That's what I want to know. If you would do indeed have good credit, what do we do with it? There's one thing to have good credit. It's another thing to put it to use. Or else it's just a number on the board, you know? Go get another loan. Go get a new whip. Go get a crib. That's the type of time I'm on, because you know, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. It's coming to me every day. I might have put too much cinnamon in my waffles. They're a little bit too brown. But I love cinnamon. Too bad it's not the right kind of cinnamon. It's not that Ceylon, whatever it's called, Ceylon. I don't got that type of cinnamon. I got the regular degular. Ooh, this is gonna be good. I'm gonna fuck it up. Where my plate at? We're gonna do one of these. See that? It's organic polenta right there, boy. See that? Beautiful fluffiness. Yo, cumin makes all the difference. If you never put cumin in your eggs yet, try it. You slipping if you don't. I'm telling you. Throw the bacon on top of it. Bop, bop. I'm gonna say this for my pops if he come through later with a little bit of an appetite. He gonna have to cook up his own eggs though, I'm gonna tell you that. At least I saved him some eggs, you know what I mean? That's why I said I wasn't gonna be greedy and make 3. Even though he came through here and ate my leftovers and then left the dishes there. But we not gonna say nothing. We not gonna say nothing. It's just between you and me. Oh, this is dirty. Alright. Waffle. Waffle number 2. I need a spoon. Yo, y'all ever heard of that kid No Snero? I heard he got bars. And he's not even a kid. Like, he's like a whole 40 years old. I heard that man be spitting. And he got a joint to this beat right here, even though the beat just ended. He spit some hard shit to that beat. All right, let's do a little cleanup real quick before we sit down and bust it down. Put some water in this real quick. Yeah. What are we gonna put on our waffles? We're gonna put. We got syrup. We do have syrup. Just a smidgen. Do I have butter? Y'all notice how I ain't using no butter on the eggs like I usually do. I just recycled that bacon grease. Not gonna hold you. For real. Swoop. My waffles ain't as hot as I want them to be, but you know, you do the best you can. This next one gonna be hot though. Just so you see what it looks like in the plate. Voila. You just want people to be prepared. Sci-Fi, what do you think? How do you think credit is gonna help us when the world is at shit? It was going to shit. It's going to be about trade and community building. Can I ask why you think? Oh yeah, facts. That's Miss Clayton already on it. Mad Liberator. Today is a good day. Every day where the fridge didn't turn off because the fucking electric grid didn't go down, and you can make organic grits and eggs and bacon and shit and eat it in front of people on your YouTube live is a good day. I love that. Shipping container homes. That's what's up. That's right, sci-fi. That's why you here. That's why we all here. We just want to see each other win. Facts. Put too much pepper in the fucking eggs. Oh, I love that. Sci-fi, you got that high-powered telescope? I gotta get one. That's gonna be one of my first fucking gifts to myself when I get my own crib. Because just like you, I love cosmology. There we go. I was about to say cosmetology, but that's something completely different. Like, that's makeup. It's crazy how makeup sounds phonetically the same thing as like astrology and cosmology, right? I don't know. I might be saying that backwards. Lenny Kravitz 61, looking like he 35. He bought a crib in 2022 with a 4.9 interest rate. Wowee. 4.9 seems pretty high. But you got a crib, so I'm proud of you. Clippity clap clap. Your PPP loans? And you lost friends over participating in what shenanigans? My uncle drives a tourist bus from Anchorage to Fairbanks. Oh shit, my fucking waffles. Hiya. Throw me the beat. I dead ass didn't even say no grace before I started eating this. Iratakimasu! The driving is throughout nature, no traffic. He gets paid good for driving, but 3 months he easily made 12,000 or more just tips. Wow, 12, 12 12,000 in just tips. Ask Uncle if you need an assistant or something. Nah, that's fantastic, yo. I love that. Yeah, that's right after COVID, so I already know interest rates was crazy. 6.5, where? That's robbery. Damn. Yeah, man, I don't. If it was up to me, I wouldn't take out no type of loan. And if I did, I'd be so frugal with that shit. I'd be acting like I didn't even have it. I sure do wish I was here so y'all could taste my organic grits, bacon, and eggs. And star waffles with brown sugar not brown sugar, cinnamon star waffles. Cause these shits is amazing. So fucking lucky, fam. Last one. It's a little doobie. All right. And that is our one meal of the day. Signed, sealed, and delivered. I'll bring it over here. I'm gonna bring y'all with. Let me unplug this shit. Y'all heard about Jay Electronica doing that show somewhere? I forget where he was. It was somebody else's show, and he was just opening up for that. It was a currency show, matter of fact. Jay Electronica did a show, and he would start the song off with the beat, and like 10, 15 seconds in, he would turn the beat off and do the rest of the verse a cappella, and people started booing him. And then he was like, y'all won't boo me to my fucking face, and jumped in the crowd and started spitting in people's faces. Like, not like spitting in people's faces, but you know what I mean? Like saying his verses in people's faces, and he was dead real. Like nobody booed him after he jumped in the crowd. So shout out to Jay Electronica for Jay Elect for keeping it real. There she is. Look at those beautiful flowers. Gotta keep the flowers on deck. Thank you. Yeah, man. J-Elec is a real one. I didn't really like his second to last album. I haven't even listened to his last album, but the album before that, I was very disappointed. Very disappointed. That man, he be riding Jay-Z coattails a little bit too much. Just a little bit too much. Like, do your own thing, fam. Stop talking about Jay-Z. Did I see Lauren? Oh, yeah, let's talk about that Kanye performance at the SoFi Theater. First of all, the set was amazing. Standing on top of the world shit under the UFO, that shit was fire. Like visually, one of the illest sets probably the illest set I've ever seen. I did see a portion of the Lauryn Hill performance. And although I love Lauryn Hill as an artist, I love all the music that she's ever put out. I've heard some terrible, terrible, terrible things about Lauryn Hill. So I don't really respect her like that no more. Like there's no reason for nobody to be acting like that, especially if being where she from. But that's just me. And everything I've heard is hearsay, so who knows how true it is or what her circumstance is, but the shit that I heard was egregious. Yeah, but that Kanye shit going viral. I'm proud of him. He seemed like he's getting back on track, back to his old self. You can't go wrong with cinnamon waffles, yo. You can't ever go wrong with cinnamon waffles. I love cinnamon. Cinnamon, butter, flour, oil. It's the life. For those of y'all who don't know, I think only Mrs. Clayton and Miss Smart Savvy was probably the only ones in here when I said it, but this is a celebratory meal right here. This is a celebratory meal because I got the Amazon job. So I will be driving for Amazon probably about 2 weeks from now, making much better money, full benefits. So happy about that shit. I already know they're gonna work me to death, but it'll be better than being worked to death the way I am now with no breaks, no benefits, and very little money. But you know what though? All that said, I am still kind of sad that I'm leaving my job. Like the one that I have now. Like granted, they a hot mess and they could do way better than what they're already doing. It's still like a small business. It's basically I met the owner. Like the owner trained me. You know what I'm saying? They only got like 8 employees in the whole fucking company. And the job is fulfilling in a way because the customers that I serve really need that service. And they need a good service provided to them, meaning me. They need me. Because listen, I'm a, you know, it's gonna sound like I'm being, what's the word? Ostentatious, if you will. Like two of my own horn, being very. All I'm trying to say is I do that fucking job very well. They only pay me $14.50. I do that shit like them niggas is paying me $45.50. All right? And people love me. And my job recognizes me for that. Like they tell me every day, like, yo, people are ranting and raving about you. The dispatch singing you high praises every day. And I always tell them, if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to do my best. So I am a little sad about leaving the job. But we do what we got to do. Kimberly, what's good? Long time no see, Kim. Welcome. I was wondering where you been at. Kimberly Dales -C1C. Robbie, what's good? I ain't see you in a minute either. Cookie said, "What you gonna do? Just coming in." Cookie, you missed it, man. We've been live for about an hour. I'm just finished. I cooked the whole meal up. I'm about to finish busting it down. I'm not gonna hold y'all too much more. Ask them for what you want. If they value your work, then they will step it up. That's the next point that I was actually going to get to, Mrs. Clayton. The owner, he texted me last Wednesday, the day before I took the drug screen. And I feel like they know that I've been looking around because I fill out mad applications, and every application I put them down as my current job. So, you know, a lot of the times when you apply to a job, they call the job that you're at now to, get information, whatever the case may be. All I know is that when I started applying for jobs, I started getting appreciated more, like almost coincidentally corresponding with the way I was putting it, applying for jobs or whatever. They may or may not know that I've been looking around. But anyway, the owner texted me last Wednesday and said, "Hey, tomorrow I'm in town for a few days," because he lives in Tampa. He said, "I'm in town for a few days. Tomorrow, I want to touch base with you and, make sure that everything is okay and like everything is good." That's what he told me Wednesday. And I said, "All right, great." Mind you, the 2 days before then, I had gotten a job offer from Amazon. So I was planning on telling him when we had our sit down, like, "Yo, I got a job offer. This is what they offering. Da 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 da. What can you do?" Anyway, we never touched base. And y'all, if y'all know anything about me, y'all know my pet peeve is lies. I don't fuck with lies. I don't fuck with liars. I don't do the lies. I don't allow myself to lie. I'm not scared of I'm not scared of any consequence that may come from the truth, right? So when he didn't touch base with me the next day and 4 days had passed and he hadn't texted, hadn't called, nothing, that shit really bothered me. Like, it bothered me almost worse than not getting paid a decent hourly wage. And for that, I was on some fuck y'all shit. Like, fuck y'all. Like, if y'all want to be like that. All of that to say, like Friday on my last day at work, my manager, the guy right underneath the owner, he came out his pocket with like $30. He was like, "Yo, you're doing such a good job. We really appreciate you. And I just want to buy you lunch today." So he gave me $30 cash. And I was like, "Yo, I appreciate that." And he was like, "Yo, you know, we want to start promoting you. We want to promote you to a trainer for the new drivers who come in. And after that, you'll be a safety operations officer or some shit like that." So he mentioned two raises within one conversation. And the conversation was like 2 minutes long. And as good as it sounded, what fucked that shit up that he told me was the lie that the owner told me the day before then. Cause I'm like, y'all tell me anything. Y'all say anything to say anything to make it sound good, but y'all don't really be about it. To further like that whole concept of lies happening in the in the business place. When the day I got hired for the job that I have now, he was like, "Yeah, you have a really good resume. In 30 days, we're gonna give you a bump, 50 cents." Never happened. I've been at this job for like 2 months now. Never got that 50-cent raise. And he said they was gonna make me a trainer within 3 months. So I haven't been there 3 months yet, and he's still talking about the trainer shit. But this is what I mean about the lies. When people lie, they fuck themselves out of all loyalty. They fuck themselves out of all trust. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. From me to you, like I hope that y'all don't allow people to lie. Like, it may seem like a small thing that you could get over, and sometimes it really is. But me personally, I have no room for that. When people lie to me, they're pretty much demons after that point. Like, it's too easy to tell the truth. With that, I digress. I gotta get to these waffles. Okay, Kim got the house to yourself. What you about to get into? Haha. When I get the crib to myself, I'll be acting up. Everything, everything is a go. Speaking of everything being a go, now that I got the job for Amazon and I'm past the drug screen phase, right? I really want to smoke again, but I don't feel a need to. I don't really feel called to, but I want to. So, what do y'all think I should do? Should I allow myself a celebratory smokage? I'm kind of leading towards it not. Like, I might as well just not smoke for like another 2 or 3 months till I get the real feel of what's going on. But even as I'm saying that out of my mouth, I'm like, yo, let 2 or 3 weeks go by. Because right now I'm like, what, 3, 2.5, 3 weeks, no smoking. And I love the cannabis. I love the herbs, fam. So like right now, after I eat, it's gonna smack me in the face. It's gonna be like, and I got some too. I got some out the dispensary. Speaking of dispensary weed, it's not even like I'm before weed was legal, I was like, oh man, it's gonna be great when weed is legal. It's gonna save the fucking planet. Now that it is, and I see all the fuckery that goes into dispensary weed, I don't even like calling it weed, but it might as well be weed. Like it might as well be some fucking monster shit. These people like, I don't know what they're doing with it, man, but it don't hit like it used to. I used to get the giggles. I don't get the giggles no more. I feel good. Like I feel the elevation, but there's no giggles. Like I used to get the giggles so hard that I would laugh at myself even harder for laughing. And I miss those days. I used to be able to fuck up a whole box of dry ass cereal because the munchies was that crazy. I used to just be in the cereal box with the hand. Nom, nom, nom. Those are the good old days, though. Sci-fi cat says, "Don't do it." Yeah, I might not. Like I'm good off of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not the novelty just isn't there no more. Like it used to be fun when we did it as a social thing. Like when all my homies would get together and we would pass mad L's back and forth and laugh about dumb shit. Smoking by yourself is kind of like drinking by yourself. It's like kind of depressing. That said, I have no more vices. There's no, you know what I mean? I do look forward to working out. I do look forward to like actually nourishing myself. Like this for me right here is like almost an equivalent of what it would be like to smoke a good J by cooking for myself and making it taste good and shit like that. But other than that, I got nothing, fam. I don't got a girlfriend. I don't like to drink. That shit is whack. I'll do it every now and then, but like, it's not my thing. I'm a smoker. I love the herbs. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Sci-fi said, "Sci-fi, you bugged." She said, "Even though I told you not to smoke, I do. I sure do love smoking by myself." Cookie was good. Oh yeah, I already said what's up. Well, that's what's up, Kim. You got that 25 cent raise. That's what it is. Congratulations. I can be safe out there. Stay dangerous. Yep. All right. I do want to finish my last few bites in private and make all the mouth noises that I want to make since I got the crib to myself. So I'm not going to hold y'all too much longer. I'm going to usher this prayer in. I want to thank you all for joining me. It's been real. It's been love. It was copyright stricken live because I had the music going the whole time. So these are special to me because it's me celebrating the fact that I got the new gig and shit after a weekend of anxiety. So I just gave this one away. And yeah, thank y'all. I can't thank you enough. Let me put this right here. Hopefully it'll stay. Nice. that energy into the hands. Send it up. To the one of us who is many, we come to you in total awareness. Grant my friends peace, progress, prosperity, patience, pleasure, panacea, and persuasion in the eternal present. Ashe, Aho, Amen, and Laek, Alaken. You already know. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Till the next time, stay hydrated, stay nourished, be dangerous. Peace.